everybody. My name is Jasmine and welcome to my library transformation. As you can see, the room is a bit of a mess right now. We are still kind of in the process of moving things out of the apartment and into the new house. So it's just a chaotic week. We're still both working full time. So things are being put on the back burner, but tomorrow, ooh, I can make shadow puppets. Tomorrow is painting day. We're doing some yard work. So my job tonight is to move everything in here, kind of into the center of the room here, so that we can easily access the walls to paint them. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of take you along on my library transformation journey. And then I think this channel will turn into book reviews, book recs, keeping up in my book tracker planner, book shopping, all that fun stuff. So stay tuned, we have a lot in store. Okay, so the color that we chose, here it is. The color that we chose for the master bedroom and the library is called Shebang. So there it is. We're super excited about it. I think it's gonna give both the master and the library like a really cozy feel. Most of my decorations for the library that I've had in our last apartment are kind of like a mauve-y, dusty rose type color. So I think that this green with those accent colors are gonna look really nice. And then my reading chair is kind of like a tan color. I haven't actually bought it yet, but it is picked out and in my cart on Amazon. So eventually I will have a reading chair. But for now, I've literally just been building like a little bed on the floor. It's honestly very uncomfortable, and my boyfriend just kind of rolls his eyes every time he comes home and sees me reading on the floor. And before I get started with the moving of all the stuff in the library, I present tonight's girl dinner. I have a Busch Light. It's kind of my go-to. And I have rainy day ramen. So I'm gonna sit down real quick, eat some ramen, have a couple sips of beer, and then I'm gonna get moving. So I think I explained this later on in the video, but what I'm doing is I'm moving everything in the library to the center of the room because I am prepping to paint. So this is me being somewhat organized, going to chaos so that I can then organize it again. Okay, so here's the room now that everything is moved. So I've got all this space to kind of walk around in here. So there's not a ton of space right here, but that'll be fine. I do have a closet. Hi. I do have a closet, so I'm gonna get a bar to hang up here so that I can hang my clothes up. And then I'll put some stuff down here. And then I have this big dresser. That mirror sits on top of it, that I got from my great grandma before she moved into a care facility. But yeah, here's the room. So I have blinds. So for reference, like my chair is gonna sit in this corner so I can look out the window. And then there's gonna be bookshelves kind of here. We have wall vents, so that has to stay open so we don't burn the house down. And then my dresser will go in that corner. I might put a full-length mirror on that wall. And then my big Monstera from my best friend is gonna go right about here because when the sun, let me back up. So when the sun comes in, it shines kind of right where the lamp is. So yeah, I will probably put like a tall lamp like over my chair, kind of like looping over it so it's kind of right above my head. Or maybe get one that like hangs from the ceiling. I'm not really sure yet. There's a lot of things I can do with this space. So anyways, this is where we're at. All of my stuff. So yeah, this is going to be the library. There were so many holes in the wall that we had to spackle over, so I'm just sanding them down to flatten them out. And then I'm starting on the trim here and painting everything around the edges of the room. One thing I do regret about our paint work is that I did not prime over all of those spots that we spackled, because Menards told us that the paint that we got had primer in it, but apparently it's not strong enough because I can still see some of the spackling. All right, some more trim work and time lapse of painting the walls themselves. I used to like helping people paint, but then when it came to our own house, I realized I hate painting. It was not fun. We had a couple friends help here and there, but we did a majority of the painting and the trim work ourselves, and it was a pain in the butt, and my wrist hurt so bad. So it's been kind of a while, and I realized I haven't updated in a really long time, so I'm just going to do a quick, very messy library tour so I can get this video up. So here's my dresser. Then I ended up getting a hedgehog, so she's probably in there. I have all of my dog sledding and adventure books, my dog bed. She loves hanging out in here. This shelf, well, let me start with this shelf leading up to here, the one that's organized by color. Those are all thriller and horror books. And then this shelf is kind of a little bit of everything else. So there's that. I have my reading chair, my beautiful Monstera, and the TBR cart. Thank you all who stuck around for the video and checked it out, and who will hopefully be here for the long haul as I start my YouTube channel. I had a lot of fun putting it together. It was really cool seeing the progress from when we first moved in to now, and how the library has transformed. And I'm super excited about this YouTube channel. I have already filmed the YouTube newbie tag earlier today, so I'm going to hopefully get that edited soon here, get it up on YouTube, and kind of kickstart my channel.